Has the 2024 crisis hit Dubai? Has real estate reached its peak, or is there still any opportunity to invest? Where should you put your money right now? There is an answer. In this video, I will explain you whether it's too late to invest in real estate and the common mistakes investors make when buying apartments in Dubai. So, make sure to watch till the end. For now, let's discuss the real estate bubble in Dubai. In 2021, everyone was saying that the crisis would hit in 2022. Later on, they said the crisis would come in 2023, but instead, Dubai saw record demand for real estate during those years. So what about 2024? Many skeptics have raised concerns about a potential real estate bubble in Dubai, especially after the sharp rise in pricing during 2022-2023. As of 2024, the market isn't showing signs of classic bubble. Here are one of the reasons of this. First, strong fundamentals. Unlike the early 2000s bubble, the current price growth isn't driven by real economic and population changes. Second, controlled market inflation. The price increases aren't speculative. Government regulations like restrictions on short-term deals have helped stabilize the market. Third, high demand for rentals. The strong demand for rentals is still a big factor. Economic growth and the influx of expats are driving up rents, reducing the risk of property values dropping. You really need to understand why Dubai's numbers keep rising every year and why more and more people want to invest or stay here long term. I often explain to my clients that UAE government are basically brilliant marketers. To drive high sales, they build incredible landmarks like the Burj Khalifa and then develop residential projects around them. That everyone naturally wants to be a part of this. Plus, they are constantly improving the infrastructure. The economy here is thriving too. Just look at the dirham to dollar exchange rate, stable for more than 30 years. How will the tax policy change in 2024? And what impact will it have on the investors? No one can be 100% sure whether the tax rates will go up tomorrow or not. Unfortunately, we don't get direct updates on that. But remember, when Dubai first positioned itself as a port city, it attracted investors by eliminating taxes on imports and exports. And they've been using that advantage for years. It's unlikely that anything drastic will change. But still, no one can say for sure. I would seize the moment and act now, as buying conditions are changing one way or another. For example, the payment plans we had 4 years ago aren't available anymore. So take that into account and make your decisions accordingly. What's happening with rental prices and demand levels? Here I can assume you everything is growing. Our holding company, Mira, manages around 700 projects, so we have detailed reports on returns from investments. Based on this data, I see clear growth. In prime areas like Dubai Marina, downtown, Palm Jumeirah, rental prices increased by 10-15% in 2023 and continue to climb in 2024. For instance, I live in Dubai Hills, and when I moved into a rental apartment 2 years ago, the rent was 75,000 dirham. Imagine now it's 125,000 dirham. That's the kind of difference we are seeing in just 2 years. But what is behind of this growth? Of course, high demand and limited supply are driving rental rates up. The demand itself is driven by the steady influx of new residents, especially highly-skilled professionals and wealthy investors, and of course tourists. By the way, in the next video, we will showcase a luxury apartment in one of Dubai's top investment areas, bought by one of our clients. You can incorporate these ideas into your own apartment and enjoy the elite atmosphere. Subscribe so you don't miss it. What about economic stability and strategic planning? Let's remember that the UAE maintains neutrality with all countries, which allows the dirham to stay stable against global currencies, even with various global fluctuations. Where other countries have to pick sides, the UAE sticks to neutrality, knowing it's a key factor in sustaining their main source of income. Additionally, Dubai's economy continues to grow steadily, thanks to sector diversification, from tourism and trade to technology and finance. Inflation in Dubai remains at 2-3%, providing a stable environment for long-term planning. As for strategic planning, everything here is carefully thought of in advance to attract more tourists and enhance the quality of life for residents. Just take the Dubai 2040 project, which aims to green 70% of the city and implement outdoor cooling systems to manage weather conditions. On top of that, there is even a Minister of Happiness who gathers a feedback from residents to better understand what needs improvement and which direction to take. All of this ensures a steady flow of tourists year-round, which in turn keeps driving up demand for real estate. And last but not least, Golden Visa. I've got many clients already bought or willing to buy an apartment over here, villa, townhouse, doesn't matter, just to receive residency for 10 years. How does tourism impact housing demand in Dubai? Tourism plays a key role in maintaining high demand for housing, especially in the rental and short-term accommodation sectors. In UAE, there are often large-scale events like the Expo, shows of the worldwide artists, singers, or major box UFC main events. Naturally, people rush to buy tickets and fly here, which has significantly increased the demand for rental housing. And when tourists arrive and experience the lifestyle, the safety, and overall the atmosphere over here, many start considering buying a property. Therefore, tourism has a huge impact on the real estate market. How is Dubai's infrastructure evolving compared to other countries? Speaking about infrastructure, I could go on for a while, but here is what I've noticed recently. They've done a great job addressing the issue for drivers. For a while, there wasn't much connectivity between neighborhoods, so authorities built large road junctions to make it more convenient and avoid traffic jams, which is crucial as the population keeps growing. As a driver myself, I can't help but appreciate the quality of the roads. They are simply perfect. I've been to many countries, USA, Europe, UK, and nowhere are the roads as good as they are here. The development of smart roads and the traffic management system ensures high efficiency in movement. And of course, in 2024, the experience of Dubai's metro system continues. It's also worth mentioning how quickly the government responds to weather anomalies, which are hard to control. For instance, they recently installed a drainage system to handle rainfall, and it's amazing how they fix problems as soon as they arise. Remember the COVID days? Dubai was the first to open its doors to tourists after all the lockdowns. They strictly followed all the rules. Everyone stayed at home, and the city was literally clean thoroughly, allowing them to quickly manage the situation and welcome tourists back. In the future, development will only accelerate. They're planning a monorail that will go from Abu Dhabi to Dubai in just 15 minutes. Palm Jebel Ali is also being developed, which will be twice the size of Palm Jumeirah, indicating the growth towards Abu Dhabi. As for downsides, I would say the service here could be improved. Sometimes couriers are careless with deliveries or important documents. But overall, there's so much more to talk about regarding upcoming developments in Dubai, enough to make a whole separate video. There are a lot of exciting plans ahead. If you are interested in investing in apartments in Dubai but overwhelmed by the options, all you have to do is just click the link in the description and we'll send you an exclusive selection of unique apartments from our private database. Save time and invest in real estate the right way. Now, let's get more specific. What kind of income can you expect from renting and reselling real estate? Rental returns typically range from 6 to 9% annually, based on the apartment's purchase price, obviously. When it comes to reselling, it depends on the property. Usually it's about something unique, like a beachfront location or development where it's difficult to get an apartment directly from the developer. Limited offers or a prime location with strong infrastructure, which also counts as an investment. For example, Central Park or City Wall in the premium part of downtown. These projects have increased in price by around 70% even though the construction isn't finished yet. Therefore, you could say a 2 times return of investment is possible. What additional costs are involved in buying real estate? You pay 4% of the property's value for registration and full ownership right. For secondary market properties, the buyer also pays 2% in agency fees. Moreover, there is service fees, which is around 1,500 dirham for both cases. Dubai remains at the top of the list for the most attractive real estate investments in 2024. What mistakes do investors often make and lose money? The main mistake investors make is putting money into non-liquid properties, trusting someone's promise that prices will go up and investing a large amount of money in one project. You need to verify everything. Find out who recommended that particular property and why. First, always check the broker's experience, where they've worked, what they've done. Ask for calculations with concrete numbers based on factual data that can be checked online. By the end of the day, where should you invest now? Which locations? Which specific projects can help you grow your capital? First of all, we have to understand the purpose of the purchaser. If we are considering the purpose of living in it, we can take a look at such locations as Dubai Hills, Madinat Jumeirah Living, City Walk, District 1, and many more. If we are talking about renting it out and never be in Dubai, these locations are good as well, and we can add some more. If we are talking about something unique that you could resell on the handover when you get the keys, it has to be something that wasn't developed yet. It has to be a new master development. If you are curious what specific residential complex I would recommend you personally for your specific inquiry, just text me via the link below and I'll personally give you the full guidance of the market in Dubai.